Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing a very different video, and I hope you guys stay and watch it because I'm very proud of myself. You guys, I've been bored at home like everyone else, so I've been creating DIYs. I've been creating stuff from dollar store. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how to create something beautiful with dollar store stuff. So let me just start by showing you. So I have two of these bowls from Dollar Tree. So you're gonna need two. You also gonna need one of these, what are they called, ribbons, rhinestones. So I'm gonna need some of this. I'm gonna need one of these little magnetic box. These are from Dollar Store too. You're gonna need some lights, like fairy lights, but right now I found these, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove this because I wanna like keep it Dollar Tree. I have created some more stuff, but I've been putting the Walmart fairy lights, and I'll show you in a minute, and those are like $3. So I want to try it with the dollar store. Alright you guys, so you're gonna need your glue gun. I already have it ready. I'm gonna need a E6000, and you're gonna need one of these. Okay, I already cut it in half, so I already have a half right here. You're also gonna need a rose. Alright you guys, and I'll show you my rose in a minute. So this little box, you will see how I'm gonna use it, but this is basically to store your light box so people won't see it. So I'll get to that whenever we'll get to that. So that's where it's gonna go. And let me show you the other fairy lights from Walmart. These are the other ones, but like I said, I want to keep it Dollar Tree. And another thing that you will need is some moss. You can also find that at Dollar Tree. This one is from Walmart just because I bought me like a bigger bag from Walmart. That's the only reason. Alright you guys, so let me just grab my rose and I can show you guys. Alright you guys, so these are the roses that I'm going to use. These are from Hobby Lobby, and I found them for $1.29, and these are so pretty you guys. So I'm going to use one of these roses. So I'm going to cut it. I'll cut it from there. And then I'm just going to go like this. And then I'm also going to need some of these right here. So I'm just going to keep these right here. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This DIY is so pretty and so easy you guys. So first of all, I want you guys to make sure you guys clean your glass bowls. Especially in the inside. The outside doesn't really matter. You still have time to clean later on. But the inside has to be clean. So make sure you clean it. I think it's okay now. So now we're going to start gluing everything. So I'm going to start by applying some of this E6000. You don't need to add a lot because I'm going to use some hot glue also. So okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stick this right here. Actually, I got the wrong side. I should have got the smaller side. Alright, so I need a minute. So the part that I was needing, it was this one. So I got the wrong part because this one fits. Let me just show you a brand new one so that way you guys know. So you see how this part of the top is the smaller side, so that's the one that fits in the bottom of the plate. Okay, so that's the one you will be needing. Again, make sure you keep your plate clean. And then after that, you're gonna place your rose. But first, make sure your other plate is clean and the inside too. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm making this DIY for my daughter. Since I made one for my niece's birthday, I'm doing this one for my daughter. Alright. Alright, you guys, so once you have your plate clean in the inside, and then you can just continue. What is it? I keep touching the inside of the plate. Okay, I think it's ready. Anyways, so let's just carry on. So I'm gonna need to put my rose, stick it in there, just to see how high I want it. But since I want it to be lower, I'm gonna cut the stem a little bit more. I don't want the rose super long, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cut it. See, I made it shorter. So now I'm just gonna put some of this hot glue. I don't want glue anywhere. And make sure you stick it right in the middle. And make sure it's straight and everything looks perfect. Okay, you guys. So the next thing you gotta do, you gotta place these, but make sure they look good. Alright, you guys, so to be able to place these right here and they won't move, I think I'm gonna use this right here, and I already broke one in 2 pieces. That way I can just go ahead and stick it in there. Kind of help me, maybe. We'll see. And I can just go ahead and apply some hot glue. And I hope you guys can see everything that I'm doing. I'm trying. So I just applied some hot glue right there. See the toothpick right there? So it will stay there. So whenever I put the other plate, it won't move. Now, let me just remind you guys, this is my idea, my creation. So I'm gonna do the same thing. And then I'm just gonna go up. And right there. Now, you don't want to press these all the way down, because when you put the other plate, you want these to kind of stick up a little bit. Well, at least that's how I want mine to look. Again, I'm just applying some hot glue so it won't move. And these roses are so beautiful, you guys. So you see how it's already looking super beautiful. So this is how it looks on the plate, on the bowl, I'm sorry. So now this is the part where you're gonna need your fairy lights. Whoopsie. And I should have done this before I actually started. Okay. And I already tested my fairy lights. Let me just show you guys. I already put the battery in and everything to make sure they work. Alright, let me just go ahead and do this off camera and then I'll be back. Alright, you guys, so I already got the fairy lights ready, but before I put them in there, I want to show you guys. I actually like this because this is going to go in the bottom, but you'll see in a minute. But this is a good way to storage your batteries, and whenever you run out of batteries, you can actually change them. And then I'm just gonna glue this to the bowl, the little box to the bowl, and then this is gonna be like this, and then I'm gonna seal the other glass bowl so this way you have a closed globe, rose globe, or however you want to call it. So that's why I'm doing it this way. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start adding. I'm gonna start adding some moss. I need like a bigger space for recording DIYs, because this is not gonna work for the DIYs. This is more like my nail setup. But basically, I'm using this to cover, and it will look really nice also. I don't want to put a lot yet because I want to hide some of my lights. Okay, so let me just show you. I might add a couple drops of hot glue so the moss will stay in place. I don't know yet, but you guys see I'm trying to cover all this right here, so that's why I'm trying to push it down. And I think I should have actually added some glue. But I'm just gonna push it down. I'm trying to hide the foam. I don't like how the foam looks. And I'm trying to stay where you guys can see what I'm doing, but I don't know. Sometimes that's very difficult. So now we're ready to place our fairy lights. So we're gonna start placing them inside of the bowl. So this is where I'm gonna finish placing my fairy lights. So I'm just gonna try to figure out where I'm gonna put. So I want this part, okay, let me just show you. Let's see if I can explain you guys. So you see how my rose is here, right? And then I have two leaves, sticks, or whatever you want to call them, right here on the side. So I want this part to be the front and I want this to be the back. So the fairy lights, they're gonna finish right here. So I need to hide all this, and I will hot glue this so it won't move. But for now, I just want it like this, and I'm gonna see where I'm missing some lights. But I want to see if I'm missing some in the front, which I think I am. And I hope this is making sense to you guys. I don't want to confuse you guys at all. And I'm just gonna put some hot glue right there and try to this is a tricky part right here. So right, so now I'm gonna need a little bit of moss. I'm gonna need some more, just to kind of, you know, hide everything, kind of. I promise you guys, this is going to be really pretty. So let me just go ahead and finish applying the moss and then I'll be back. Alright guys, so once you're done and you're happy, I think it's a little bit easier with other Walmart fairy lights because they're smaller. But you know, you guys, this is beautiful too. It doesn't have to be like perfect, but if you want to make it like more nicer, of course you can. But let me just show you guys. Okay, So I think I'm ready to apply the second bolt on the top. That's all I'm gonna add. So what I want to do, okay, so this is gonna be the front right here. This is my front, and I'm sorry if I'm pulling the bolt a little bit away, but I need to see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna start. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna glue the little wires, but I don't want any wires hanging out like this, the way they are. I want the wires to be like this, so it won't look so ugly. So this is the part. Okay, hold on. So let me get it out of the box. So this is what I need to hide, like right here, right in the middle of this right here. I'm gonna apply a little bit of hot glue. That way I can glue the wires, and the wires can stay there. Okay, that can stay right there. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna need my E6000, and I will start applying the glue around. Be very careful so you won't end up with glue everywhere. All right, let's see how I'm gonna do this. Because it's so much easier when you don't have to record. Okay, but before I close it, I want to make sure all my leaves are where I want them to be. And this is the tricky part right here, where you guys gotta be patient. Oopsie, oopsie. So I gotta continue applying the glue. Oh my goodness. You guys, I'm gonna have to apply the glue all over first, because I'm creating a big mess trying to record and do everything at the same time. So let me close the glue. Okay, so you guys see these letters right here? I'm gonna try to place them in the back. Just gotta go up, and once you're happy, just leave it alone. You're gonna leave it alone for a couple minutes. Make sure you push down, because since you have those wires from the fairy lights, it's not gonna lay flat on the other one, but that's okay. It's still gonna glue. And I'm just grabbing some of the E6000 around, but you can let it dry and it's gonna peel. And then once all this is dry, you can actually well, I'm gonna let this dry and then I'll show you guys what's next. But so far, this is how it's looking. So we're gonna let this dry for maybe 10 minutes. All right, you guys. All right, you guys. So while I let the glue dry, I'm gonna go ahead and start building the base, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. And I had to glue everywhere, and that barcode label was bothering me so much, so I had to remove it. You don't have to if you don't want to, because you won't be able to see it either way. But let's just prepare. You're gonna need some of this, but at this time I decided I didn't want to use the gold one. Instead, I wanted to use the silver one, and I only had a piece, so I was hoping it would be enough. So I went and measured how much I needed, and then I start cutting. And then I'm gonna start using the hot glue to glue everything around, and make sure you have enough hot glue because you don't want this to be falling. So I'm just pressing down, so make sure it sticks really good. Make sure I have enough glue, and I'm just gonna continue hot gluing the ribbon, the rhinestones all around the base. Again, I'm just creating a base for the batteries. So I found these boxes, and I don't know, it just works. That way you can always go back and replace your batteries, and you don't have to destroy the whole DIY just for the batteries. So just gonna finish gluing the whole thing. So I'm gonna continue gluing the bottom part, the lid of the little box. So again, I'm just gonna measure and see how many bling I need, and then I'm gonna glue it again. So basically that's what I'm gonna be doing. So keep on watching. Alright you guys, so when you're done gluing all the bling on your base, basically it's all ready. I'm just trying to remove some of that hot glue, and as you guys can see, you guys can open the box and you can actually put your batteries in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and flip my DIY, and I'm just gonna show you how to glue this to your bowl. So basically I'm just adding a bunch of hot glue, and then I'm also gonna add some of the E6000 because I want this base to stay on and don't be falling. Like when I'm gonna change batteries, I don't want the whole thing to just come off. So I'm gonna press down, and then now I can show you that you can actually put your little batteries in there and close it down. See how neat that looks? Now you can just flip it and it looks beautiful. So now we're just gonna let that dry a little bit, but I want to put some of this silver bling around. That way you won't be able to see where the two bowls are glued together. So we're gonna go ahead and glue it around. Also, there's some spaces between the bowls where you can actually see that it didn't seal completely, and that's because the wire on the lights was kind of thick. I think if you use the lights from Walmart, the wire is so much thinner that usually your plate will close right. And as you guys can see, my base just fell off, so I'm gonna have to glue it again later on. But I'm just gonna continue to glue the whole thing around and being very careful so I won't create a mess. And if you do, you can always go back and remove it once it's dry. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, gluing the bling all around. And so far I'm loving this, and I hope you guys like it. Alright guys, so I'm done gluing everything. Everything looks really good. I'm just gonna let it dry completely and then I can clean the outside really good. For now it's good enough. I'm not even gonna worry. But this is how the DIY looks. I think it looks really pretty. On the other one I made, I even put in there some little pearls and it looked really beautiful. But that's how your base is gonna look. Right here you can actually add more of this silver ribbon thing to kind of cover that. You don't have to. But yeah, that's basically my DIY. I really like it. Right here I'm thinking I can put my daughter's name, so I can cover the letters right there. It says Mexico. That's where it was made, I guess. So I don't know, there's so many things. You can put like a little crown in the top. I don't know, you can use your imagination and, you know, do a lot of things. But this is my DIY and I love it. Let me just turn off all the lights so you guys can see how it looks in the dark. We got one more to go. So that's how it looks, and you guys see it looks really nice. It looks better in person, believe me, you guys. Yeah, you guys, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is something new. I don't know, I've been really into DIYs lately, and this is something I came out with, and I'm very proud of myself because I really think it's beautiful. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Well, I hope you guys do. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you guys want me to do more DIYs, because I want to make some more. The only thing is very difficult for me to record right here, so I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go to my table, but we'll see. I still don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll find a way. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in me showing you some of my ideas. And yeah, you guys, if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye guys.